Hi there Libras, welcome back to my channel The Angel Witch Tarot. I know it's a bit glaring, the light is glaring right now, but it's kind of evening here, so there's not much light. Or maybe I could turn off the lights. Just give me 1 second. So everything's dark without the lights, so let's continue like this. So this reading is for the week of 16th March 2026 to the 22nd of March 2026. So let's start off with the intuitive oracle cards and see what the spirits want you to know regarding your intuition, shall we? Alright, we've got 2 cards here. The first one is higher self connection. Connect with your higher self for greater intuitive clarity. Alright. And then we've got the second card here which says clarity in chaos. In chaos, your intuition brings clarity. Trust it. Alright. 1 second. So shall we move on to the tarot? And see how your week progresses. We've got the Chariot upright, the fastest moving card throughout the whole deck. So, the Chariot is all about movement, progress, action, integration, determination, willpower, control, direction, departure, and courage. And then we have the Strength card in reverse. So it talks about your inner strength, self-doubt, weakness, insecurity, low energy, raw emotions, struggle, and pride. And then we have the Knight of Swords in reverse. So the Knight of Swords in reverse is all about restlessness, unfocused, burnt out, impulsive, no direction, unpredictability, very unpredictable, and disregard for consequences. And then we have the 10 of Wands upright. So it's about burdens, taking the extra responsibilities, the hard work, and the completion. Someone's here to say hi. Someone's here to say hi. Is he here to say hi to everyone? Hi. Alright, so let's move to the 5th card. We've got the King of Cups. So the King of Cups upright is all about being emotionally balanced, compassionate, diplomatic, having control, having that balance, being a supportive leader, being tolerant and empathetic. Alright. And then we have the King of Pentacles in reverse. So the King of Pentacles in reverse is all about greed, indulgence, material loss, stubbornness, obsessed with wealth and status, and being financially inept. Sit, baby. Sit. Sit. Good boy. Alright, so let's And then we've got the Four of Pentacles in reverse. So the Four of Pentacles, in reverse, it talks about greediness, possessiveness, stinginess, overspending, and self-protection. And then we have the Nine of Swords in reverse, which talks about inner turmoil, deep-seated fears, secrets, releasing your worry, finding hope, and finally reaching out for help. Alright? So let's move on to the next one. So we've got Destiny, which is saying that the reunion with your twin flame is a destined event. And then we've got Dressing Up. An opportunity to dress up and party. Fun times ahead. So for this next one, I'd like you to think of somebody. It could even be yourself. That's totally fine. Just think of someone, whoever pops into your head first, and then we'll find out what's in their hearts, the shadows of their hearts. Okay, so the first one is Brief Affair, and the second one is Drowning. So the first one says Brief Affair, brace for a sudden ending, short but sweet, can't last. Then the second one is Drowning, which says you are going under and barely keeping things afloat, ask for help. So this could be talking about the reaching out part, right? So let's move on to the Beast Soul Oracle cards and see how the spirit animals will be guiding you this week. Bless you, bless you. Courageous Lion. So Courageous Lion is all about fortitude, courage, and self-control. It says you need to reclaim the hidden power within. And then we have the Carefree Squirrel, which is all about preparedness, practicality, and manifestation. It says, master of all hidden treasure, help you guard the things that matter most. Alright, so let's move on to the Astro Dice for the overall energy of the week. I didn't notice the candle that went out. Alright. The overall energy of the week. Fourth house in Scorpio, the Sun. So the Sun is all about the self, the ego, the consciousness, the stamina, the vitality, the creation, the confidence, the pride, identity, individuality, brightness, self-reliance, warmth, celebration, leadership, father and masculine figures, and authority. Right? And then Scorpio is all about that passionate, driven energy that's secretive, wise, determined, powerful, transformative, controlling, bold, intense, paranoid, jealous, clingy, destructive, sexy, vindictive, keen, intimidating, truthful, talks about your hidden emotions, endings, beginnings, restructuring, and separation. And then the fourth house is all about the parents or the guardians, the roots, the family roots, the domestic matters, the real estate, the inheritance, the emotions, the foundations, the mother, the children, the women, and the feminine energy, the femininity, right? So that is the end of the reading for Libras. I will see you in the next video. Bye. Please don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button and share. Okay?